All right. Hello, hello. We are back again with Quake Brutalist Jam 3, and then we're gonna continue off from where I last time left off with my own submission, the entry that I made, Escape from KOE-37. We're getting pretty close to the end of it, so this stream should be fairly short, like probably 2 hours or something. But I hope to get it done in that time, because I have sauna as usual. I really struggle finding proper time slots to get my playthroughs done. Yeah, without any further stalling, let's just go back to the map. Hopefully. Yeah, it takes a while to load. There we go. So yeah, where we left off is this final area, which is called the Black Phoenix Research Labs or Facility. We learned previously that it was raided by our PG units. Well, our allies, I guess. We can call them that. And now our objective is to find some drugs from medical facilities. We are kind of suspicious about this whole idea. Back reading the lore. Okay, so repulsion technology number 5. And yeah, this is just confirming and giving us the final details about how the system works. But also now that we know that our PG units are linked to that creature as well, it's probably related to that they are trying to get into this this area and do whatever they're trying to do, which we don't know what it is really. To be fair, that doesn't ever get explained. You just have to kind of like guess what the idea is. All right, now here we have something called fuel. There's 6 of them that you can collect, and first 2 you need if you want to go for the first ending. The second ending you have to find all 6 of them. And other than that, they don't really come into play much else than that. Except we will be seeing them in the finals until the ending 1 and the ending 2. Now this area, this I will save for later. Like I'll do this when we go for the true ending of the map. But before that, we will have to do other endings. How I like to progress through this area is to just clear the hallways first. As you can see, there's plenty of places that are like labeled, like this is roof access, and this area is just a random storage. But here we have the medical facility where we need to go when we get the fuels. As we see here, we need 2 fuel sources before you can even open the door. Weapons testing. This is where you get your rocket launcher if you have not had it before. Just a couple enemies trying to ambush you here. And also a fuel. And now that you have the 2 fuel sources, you get confirmation now that you should head to the medical facility from your friends. And once you take the drugs that they need, then you need to go to vehicle parking area. It is on the other side of this area. First, before we go anywhere, there's some stuff to be collected here. Here's the last unexpired entry on the logs. So we pretty much figure out that it's a very dire situation for the whole base now. And someone is contemplating that we should probably try to destroy the antimatter reactor as a final attempt to try to destroy everything. Which is foreshadowing a little bit for a different ending here. There's also a small secret. We'll also save this fuel source for later. We don't want to use it yet. Running out of shotgun ammo pretty fast. Is there any shells here? Did I remember? Yes, okay, there's some shells. And rockets. Yeah, well, there's a secret. Let's go pick that up. We don't really need to use it. Or hold on, no. I'll save it for when I'm coming back for this this fuel source. So what this is all about, we had the earlier entry on the previous stream talking about the fuel source that is powering the repulsion bell. The repulsion bell is on the other side of this room. So if we were to take this off, it will cause an explosion for the bell, and it's gone. But we will return to that for later. Now here's a research facility. We can go here and clear this area, but this will be for much later. You really have kind of open-ended pacing here, how you want to tackle all of these challenges in this final area of the map. This guy's just stuck there. Classic. I didn't have much time to make like proper triggers for the enemies where they would just spot you if you hit someone in this room, but it is fine. Maybe they're just influenced by the entity and then they're just a little bit out of it. They don't react. That's the lore, I guess. Alright, the creature number 1. Now we get more about the entity outside. So yeah, it's in the void. So when the accident happened with the slipgate, the research, we kind of got tethered against the creature outside in the void. And they explain how they gathered the samples from it and stuff. We already read that before, which is repeating again. And it's kind of funny. I don't know. This is kind of stupid line at the very end about outsmarting. So if they know about it, why do they do it? It's kind of silly. Hey Vic, how's it going? And here's something I want to point out, that there's a lot of these flavor texts in this area. There's some bioreactors, research stuff. And this. this is the funniest thing. I was supposed to write testing, like as a label for some of these areas. But instead I made a small typo, and when I noticed that, it was so funny that I just decided to keep this in. And I copied this over in a couple of other places. so that same typo is everywhere. The rockets can really hit you hard if you don't get the cover quite fast enough. Okay. I had a nightmare. I think I read about that. It was related to the card reading. Alright, here's some more random words for areas and doors. I kind of wanted to have a place here that feels like you're descending to something, but I didn't know what really to add here, so I just added random labels and doors. Like going deeper and deeper. This is really one of the final areas that I made for the map. I was really burned out and I was trying to just get it out, get it done. So it shows a little bit here. Oh, there's one more. Not anymore. Oh yeah, here's another testing. A classic typo. Another bioreactor. And this is the final area for the final ending in this map. Password required, no password. So the idea is that we need to hunt the password somewhere to be able to go there. Right, so we have plenty of areas still to explore in this final zone. Okay, let's turn here. This is like a circular area that you go around. Should be kind of easy to navigate. Now we made the full loop back here. There we go. Another storage that where we need to go. It's for another fuel source. Also, there was a bug here that happened with the procs of QPJ3. I couldn't have the items show up here on the console for some reason, because the programming kind of broke with the fake items system that I'm using, the hack. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it's whatever. You gotta get the idea anyways, what you're doing here. So I'm glad it doesn't confuse people that much. And I really liked having these monster jumping triggers everywhere. Okay, so here's a reactor facility, and here we find the message that says that we need 6 fuel sources if we want to go there. And this is for the second ending. Kind of took like inspiration from different games from making this whole area. The most obvious one is like the Deus Ex ending. Having different choices what you want to do in the final area of the game. There's so many of them. I was kind of hoping that I could hold my ground here. I'm eating it so hard. It's 7 HP. Okay. Well, now we will fight with no life. It's fine. Let me see, did I scar everything from this area? Okay, I should have. So this area is just a combat facility or whatever. It doesn't have any real purpose, it just has locked doors and another fuel source that you can pick up. In general, you just have like one fuel source for every single optional area in this final area. Okay, now we basically have everything done for now. Little low on HP. Well, we have to live with that, that's fine. One more health back there, 37 HP. Oh, here's one. Take that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go for the first ending, so we will have to clear the medical facilities for that to happen. Yeah, like I was explaining earlier, you can do the whole final area in whatever order you like. Just a sec. Did I get all of them? Yeah, okay. Hey, Virtapeho, hello. How's it going? Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, yeah, there's a couple trip mines here. You will find something really, really mean about this just in a moment when we get to the ending. There's going to be a really cool twist. Okay, so here we have a final warning for the ending 1. It just tells you that if you pick up all the mega healths here, then you're locked in for the ending 1. So you should have a branching saves. I was kind enough to make a warning for that. Okay, here's one more creature lore. It just explains how it's like almost indestructible and it just regenerates itself. And oh yeah, this is where they talk about the tethering, that it's kind of like connected to the Onyx Spire in the void. And they are contemplating about trying to do something about it, but they really can't. Okay, I'm just thinking how I should tackle this. Oh yeah, we can pick this up here. So here's one more fuel source in the medical facilities. What would be really cool is that if you took the power source out from here, I could turn off the lights, but I don't have enough toggleable lights in the limits, unfortunately. But that would have been like a cool little idea that I could have done here. Okay, so let's just create a save slot here, just in case, do another save. And there's one little unfortunate thing about this, and that's the fact that you have to wait if you want to take the mega healths, because if you have 250 HP, it won't let you pick one. It won't let you pick up more. That's fine. You can do like self damage to yourself if you want to heal a bit or do it a little bit faster. Okay, so just gonna check. Yeah, I have my saves locked, so I'm gonna use my quick saves here. So what happens when you take the final drug? They're calling you back to the vehicles area now. The only problem is that we're kind of having a trip. Here's one of those hands I was talking about earlier that you can spot on if you're quick. And meanwhile this is happening, we will get like a lot of monologue from the entity. Or maybe it's just your imagination. I haven't really decided what it is. So here's the thing about the lasers now. So we're hallucinating a couple extra lines, so we have to be careful. That one is real. And in this room, as you can see, we're just seeing invisible, or not invisible, but illusionary enemies. They're not real. And then we go for a swim. How lovely. And we can actually get a secret here for now. unfortunately my positioning there. But yeah, this will trip you over. I kind of know what I'm doing, kinda. So it looks easier than what it is to read the situation. I really like this upside down sampler that I put on the box. Okay, let's move on. This area says vehicle simulation. So it's like, okay, it's not like a parking area, it's just something else. And here's more lasers, of course, that we don't have to worry about. They're just illusionary. That's pretty much the final enemies for this ending. Then we just make a run for it. Yes, it's a lion, get in the car. Then we get the dialogue at the end. They go driving in the vehicle simulation area forever. And that's one of the endings. It is the bad ending of the map. So that took me only 220 minutes to get here. For the first one, it's not too bad. While trying to also explain everything. Now we can go back to the previous save and start going for different kind of outcome this time. You can still take some of these mecha healths without triggering the final event. So you can use it like free health upgrades. You can also blow up these mines, you just have to shoot into the holes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're just missing the final fuel source, if I'm not wrong. There's two power-ups. There's this quad power-up on this side. Also a secret up here. And then there's a Berserk power-up on the other side, so when things go wrong here, we can prepare for some power-up usage. So, just do it. I need to get stuck there like that. Damn it. That was a bad start for this. So because we take off the fuel from the bell and it gets destroyed, the whole area just fills in with the enemies. What? could be possible with just 100 HP. We don't have to take any risks now, so just go for it. Just don't take too much damage. Oh. There was a fiend behind. Never mind. Did I save there? I better have saved there. Okay. So you released the Eldritch Horror just to kill them all? Yeah. That's the idea. Because we need this fuel source, because we want to go to the reactor facility for the second ending. You're kind of forced into this situation here. Let me see if I can clear this room better this time. Just gonna take my time. Okay, maybe now. One more. Hurts a little bit. Okay, let's try to go for the berserk. Yeah. Our way to the one. Okay, another lap. Let's take some armor. Ah, come on. Don't miss. Missing shots is not good. Okay, well, it's whatever. Now I just need to survive. I know there's a shelter there. Any of the resources that are left behind, I'll just gladly take them. Oh yeah, this guy. Did not get rid of them before. Okay, good. 100 HP left. And we pretty much cleared everything for our next objective. Oh, one more. Okay. One fiend. And one for, yeah, currently. There we go. Just get some extra ammo. And in fact, you can still go back to the medical facilities here. There's a couple extra enemies that you have to fight. That's fine. You can go pick up more mega healths. and some ammo, because these shelves are kind of packed. Okay, we're good to go. Now let's make our way to the reactor facility. That's where we have a little bit more extra stuff to do. Uh-oh. Got your shot through, huh? But yeah, all this well done text appeared after you took the fuel source. And then as you can see, the bell is gone. Just vaporized. Vaporized even. It's really funny. I say something and I think, like, did I say that right? Then I wait like 10 seconds and think, no, I didn't pronounce it correctly. I wonder if I could lure them a little bit closer to the boxes. Well, kind of, but I'm taking a lot of damage myself. I think I left some rockets up there. I'm gonna go pick those up. Just be fully prepared. There's plenty of these Shulkin swarmers just on every single corner. Antimatter reactors. No, way too close. Ouch. Well, to do this again. There we go. Surprise blisters at the end of the map. Yeah, this is the only place where I use them. They don't even appear in the side areas anywhere. This is also the only place where I use the zombies for some reason. I'm still sorry about. Also, hi Corin, how are you doing? And these runners, they just get stuck on these corners. I don't know what's up with them. I tried to fix it. But no matter how I position them, they just never decided to come out. Okay, let's do this now. A bit more carefully. Just take your distance, you don't have to fight them in corridors. Okay, that could be, sure. I'm gonna go return for some extra help. I just wanna showcase that it's possible to do it like this. You can use the mega health. Yeah, that's sick too. Just skip one. Trying to think, is there anything else that I should remark about this area? Kinda talked about the most important points. There's a couple extra items here that we can get. This will trigger some enemies when you pick up the quad, so let's try to make most out of it. Oh, okay, there was one thing next time. And there we go. Now we have the access to the second ending here. Which is related to the reactor, and we have the fuel sources to play around with. Here's another small secret for rockets. 77 out of 83, so we're getting pretty close to 100. One more piece here. The creature number 3. They also say that they found the artifact from the creature, or close by to it. And the redacted leader, they want to give it to us for some reason. There's not really going to be conclusion on that end either, but if I continue the story, then I might come up with something even more related to that. Okay, here's one secret for armor up here. And these are the shortcuts. If you want to go for all kills, you kind of have to visit these areas. Hello, Natasha. Yeah, that's completely understandable. I forgot to mention that I'm just spoiling my own map here, and I'm talking about it and trying to go for the details. We're almost done with QBJ2. Nice. It will be a very different experience when you get to this mod because of the full total conversion. But yeah, as you can see, we can backtrack all the way back to the very beginnings of the level. See you later. And enjoy QBJ2, or what's left to it. Okay, let's just take the berserk and go back. Then we go back to basements. Some servitors that spawn in this area. This is where you can go all the way back to this armory area if you want to pick up more stuff. If you left anything behind. Oh, one of the zombies came through the port. Then we have prison cells. Which features one random shambler. How did he get here is uncertain. But yeah, this is the very beginning where you had the prison areas. Hey Mel, yeah, we love random samplers here. How's it going? How's the Tuesday? Then we go back, and there's one more area that we didn't explore, which is the monorail station. Which we also have completely cleared out. As you can see, we don't have the train on the station anymore. Random muscle streams. Yeah, I just struggle picking up the time slots when to stream and stuff. It's difficult. But thankfully for today, I'll just do the ending of my map here, and that will be enough for me. My sauna is exactly in 2 hours, so that's my time limit. Still plenty of time to explain and clear the ending of this. We only have about 200 enemies left in the map, so we will get there. Okay, let me see. Did I do everything here? Yes. Yep, okay. Zombies are there, that corner. It's fine. And then we will make a save slot here for the second ending. Typing is still a bit wacky. Yeah, I'm doing good. Better today than yesterday. I will have to say that. Yesterday I was just feeling completely drained because of a few reasons, but I'm not gonna get to that. Yeah, just one more save. Just making sure. And okay, here we go. We have to jump into the reactor exhaust to get the reactor. And now the entity will be really pissed. Claiming that he will probably end anyways, no matter what we do. Let's go for some power-ups. There's one unfortunate thing about this arena, and it's that I was kind of limited how I wanted to have the enemies spawn in. Because I had to make sure that the same enemies spawn in every single ending scenario. So you just kind of run out of the enemies when you just kill them fast with the power-ups. That's fine. It doesn't need to be like super flashy or anything, or difficult even. You can just take your time. Then we will keep injecting our fuel sources. The reactor is getting fuller and fuller. I skipped one of the lines. Yeah, 180% capacity. Warning, cooling required. Some dangerous limits. Unsustainable levels reached. Automatic cooling activated. Opening shield. So they have to like let the air out from the core if they want to keep it keep it running. And that's where we get to do the funny. We have infinite ammo for Invoker for a reason here. I thought I heard that thing on the water pool there. The reason is that you can kind of destroy it if you use the other weapons, but that takes a while. But the idea is that, okay, you have this Invoker now, and now we can just cause some kind of a chain reactor here. Chain reaction, not reactor. We're destroying the reactor. And here's the ending. Number 2. Ah, there's the ending too. Basically, the dude is like lamenting the fact that he couldn't reach us in time to warn us about something. So, obviously, we go back and then we start exploring even more. Finding the last ending. Okay, let me think for a moment. I need to remember if I took every single secret. I think I did. It should be fine. Why was this door opening and closing? What is going on in here? I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this before. What? I guess my map is just too big for this this engine to handle it. Hey, Chambers. I don't know. Well, it's something. Okay, now we get to do the final area that we had the silver key for. If you remember, the silver key was in the outer wall area, which was like completely hidden. So this is like pure extra stuff. These guys have just been behind the door the whole time, watching the carnage unfold. Then we start getting final notes from redacted. Then you go like, oh, okay, now we're actually making the connection. And then we get the confirmation that indeed we were planned this way. And then of course we have to find more logs. Okay, something funny about this surface axis here. This is actually on the right scale when I was thinking about how big this place is. Only 30 floors to the roof, nothing to it. So we're currently on floor 207 out of 1,000 floors, and the roof is number 237. So just 30 floors with the ladders. And as you climb up, you can see the numbers going up on this side. How this is done, there's a clever seamless teleport that happens in the middle, and then it goes back to the lowest point of the map bounce, and then you just climb back up again. $17. No, we have gone up 1/3 of the way. Thankfully, there's a little resting point. Don't have to keep climbing all the time. I figured that I wanted to have something in the middle of this. I have the password. So from this entry, this is the most important one that you can get. When you get the password from this, that's when you can already go for the final ending. You don't even have to go up to the roof if you don't want to. But you have to find all or most of the data log files up to this point. Then we get the idea that the creature is just trying to manipulate us, and we're kind of understanding that point already because we did the ending number 1. And warning about the reactor facility. But because we are such a baller, we will go to the roof and we will see what it's all about. This is why we need the time to actually play this, because climbing these ladders takes like 5 minutes. You could make the Metal Gear joke here, but I didn't want to ruin it. It's overly done. 33, 34. 2 more floors. Almost up there. You can see the lights. And we learn that there's no more repulsion bells at the top floor. They've all been destroyed or disabled. There's the number 3 of the final notes. We are told where you want to use the password, but I don't think anyone is confused about that. And then they of course say about they're sorry and hope you understand, which we don't really understand. Not yet, unless I finish this whole saga of maps and levels or whatever. And now we have the final scary place. I'll just show. I don't have to really explain. I don't see them. So yeah, the whole gimmick of this area is that it's kind of hard to explain while playing. Oh my god. Die. Have to rely on this light that we get from the cannon when it's firing. Okay, there we go. Just need to find more help. There's some random text on the walls here. Explore. Must have taken a lot of scripting. Yeah, it was fun to make this. It's fairly simple, like it's just a couple timers going off. And one big light source here that is turning on and off. Actually, two light sources. There's the bright light, which is this space, and when it's starting to go off, you see this dimmer light, and then it goes completely black. Enemies that can snipe from the distance. The lore base, no, not base. The lore data log number 4. And they just tell us that you're the strongest warrior ever, and we pretty much killed all the trench soldiers. So we don't have any trouble getting rid of everything else on top of that. Oh yeah, I forgot that armor pickup as well. But yeah, the path to go up these crates is right here. That's the only place where you can jump up normally. That's how you get this secret here. 82 out of 83. I'm missing something, but I don't remember what it is. I guess at the end we'll just have to go and see. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's the final ending. Never mind. That's the last secret. We will get that when we get there. And these missiles, these launches are really funny. Just very loud. Oh. Didn't expect there to be one more fiend. And now we get the final fight when we go to this storage here, and then we can go back to the computer terminal and see the final ending. Roof comms. Here comes another huge wave. If anyone is out there, I pray for you. Final notes from Redacted. You call yourself Ro. Well, it was nice to meet you like this, I guess. Oh, my name is... Is it strange? Maybe? File corrupted, and then you don't really know who they are. But you can have a guess. At this point you can just fire whatever weapons you have. You don't have to worry about how you spend your resources. That's all of them, unless I missed something. Did I get all of them? Do 2032 kills, so... Yeah, that's 37 off from the full kill, so we have all the kills on the map. Now, when you go for any of the endings, you have to do the final monsters. But if we go for the true ending, all those extra enemies, they will just die instantly. So, you will get 100% if you have 2032 kills. Now we get to do the fun part. Jumping back down. Oh my god, it's so long. Come on. There we go. And we're back into the middle of the base. Okay, research facility. Here we go. We get the final reveal. One more look at Destiny. The greatest typo ever made. I will miss it. Okay, let's enter the password. And here you get your final warning that the map will end on this path. Okay, before I do that, I want to show something cool. So if you're bored of exploring the map and you don't want to go for all the data logs and you don't know where they are, you can just no-click through this wall here next to the door, and there is this small room. Here's another Destiny. Destiny lore pickups. So each of these boxes here, they represent one of the data logs that you can find. So if you keep picking these up, they will display the texts and progress the collection. And you can get all of them here if you really want to see the ending and how it works. I just really want to show that off so people know about it. Okay, let's just go for the ending. Oh, what's this? A portable repulsion kit? Before we can go there, we have to take it. Had to pay a little price for it, but it's fine. I guess in my head, I just wanted to like have a moment there, because in the lore we had the moment where the other character died because of the use of portable repulsion kits. Like her connection to the creature, the entity, was like messed up because of it, but we kind of push through it, take a little bit of damage, and that's it. And then there we have it. We have all our friends here, both in different positions. This was really fun to make. Just finding different frames from the player model and just freezing them in these capsules. Okay. And now we know the name of the thing, which is Invoker. Was this inspired by a certain movie? What movie are you thinking about? I know there's like a couple different movies where you could take this inspiration. Demolition Man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fitting for this. In a way, there's a lot of inspirations for this whole map, like what the whole idea is. One of the funniest things, if you play this map and you want to have like a experience of comparing this to something with all the areas and then the story and the elements of the story, what happens. If you really think about it, my whole map is just a cave story. There are places like the outer wall. The whole place is floating in a void, like this area, but you don't know that from the beginning. And more similarities. It's not exactly one-to-one, but if you think about cave story and you play this, you might see it. It's more like a joke, but it's still funny. And now we have more attempts from our friends trying to contact us. They really want you to have the drugs. And then we throw our headset away. We don't trust them anymore. They're gone. Then we drop down to the exit. I want to show that again. Use a slower time scale so you can see the headset flying. That's it. That's 100%. 250 minutes to complete it. Oh god. Oh, now that's done. Does the broken gun explode when you throw it to? Oh yeah, that one. No, it doesn't explode. It just disappears. The pistol that breaks. But before it breaks, it will land on top of head of the dude that is standing on that catwalk, killing it. So I guess there will be kind of an explosion because the pistol chips the enemy. Well, there we have it. Save. To be fair, I still have plenty of time left. I could play more maps. I mean, I might as well. It only took me a little bit over 1 hour to get through that. I'm a bit sad that I didn't have enough time yesterday. Not yesterday, but last time when I was playing my map to finish it off. It was so close. But yeah, thanks for the GGs anyways. Let's anyone have any requests what to play if I go for maps? Anything you wanna see that I haven't yet played on the stream? I could go for anything really. As long as it's not 2-hour map. There's still plenty of new faces maps here. Too many choices. I don't know what to pick. And of course we have the resurfaced maps from the previous gen. The really pretty ones. The recent video by what was the guy called? I forget. My bad, but there was a cool little YouTube video about Brutalist Jam 3 and the styles and everything about it. Nixter's map was introduced in that pretty well. Yeah, new faces. Something from the new faces. Something that was really fun. I really like the Blood Train map. But the only problem is that it's really difficult. Speaking of difficulty, I'll drop back to the hard difficulty. I don't want to play on Nightmare anymore. After my map. I don't remember this. The good thing that I haven't been playing in a while is that I don't even remember the maps anymore, even though I playtested everything. Let's do the Blood Train on hard and see how it goes. It's a cool map to showcase it. It's very pretty with the environmental art. But yeah, this is Blood Train by Chaos Zero. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. See some guys down there. Some destroyed concrete that you don't really even see because it's behind the scaffolding there. Break for the Blood Train. The interesting thing about this map is that it doesn't give you pistol from the start. So you have to rely on your ammo. Ammo inside that car. Also, it's kind of weird that this fan appears here. Secret, just a random corridor when you go all the way. Couple shards for your invoker. Cool thing about these doors is that they open up like a swinging. The only problem is that it has some collision issues, but it's fine. It's nothing major. Like from this side, you can kind of clip through it. But from this side it's way extended. And here's the main area. Like if you look at this area, how it's built, you can kind of tell that it's taken from real life somewhere. The inspiration. Like I could see this kind of place existing somewhere. In fact, the city center here, near our town hall and some shopping malls. It has this kind of like an extended platform that everything is on top of, and it kind of reminds me of that. Then you have like some roads and parking spaces that are below the plates above. If you got into mapping, you just recreate the first level of the rock, but in Quake. Yeah, I think I've heard you mention that before as well. or some other Turok related thing. But yeah, that's a good way to start. You just want to recreate something that you like and see how it works in Quake. Some barbed wire that you can just walk into. Rover doesn't really care about the wire. Immune. This is a really fun map to play around with the shotgun. There's so much space, you can just chill and shoot the enemies. Well, as long as you don't eat the random projectiles that are flying towards you. And because we still don't have the pistol, we have to be careful with the ammo as well. What is shooting me? There are these buttons that you saw me press here. They just open up new shortcuts. These barricades, they like blow them up when you press the buttons. There's quite a few of those in this area. There's plenty of monster closets that are just like this setup here, the doors and nothing inside. Secret. Just jump around the fence.
Cloud of 322 raids you silly with a party of 25 epic gamers.
Oh, hold on. Okay, never mind. Hello, Clouder. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. How was the Quake runs? I assume we were doing some speedrunning. Nice. But yeah, welcome. I'm just playing UPJ3, showcasing random maps, currently doing the new phases maps, showing what the first timers are doing. It's a fun little exploration into concrete. Shame to hear that. All died. I think, yeah, you're getting pretty good at the... No, not that good, but you're getting really good times, I know. So it's kinda expected that nothing happens for a while. In fact, I think you're trying to go for the world records, right? That's probably... So yeah. And I know that there's plenty of great speedrunners in Quake community, so... There's definitely competition there. Okay, this area, there's random rooms with enemies in them. Just use the grenades nicely. Always kinda like this area. It's a great introduction for the grenade launcher as a weapon. Alright, Bloater. Thanks for the raid and enjoy your chilling time. Well deserved after the runs. I really wish I could get to the speedrunning of Quake 1, but I just can't. I just can't stand the power of bunny hops mechanic. Just something that I don't want to deal with. I know it's probably a lot simpler than what it is, but just can't bother with it. Okay. I wonder what this area is supposed to be. It almost feels like a spa. And some kind of very abstract sauna with some concrete piers. Well, some kind of a bathhouse anyways. That's what I'm guessing. There's another shortcut. Ambushed by that ogre. I believe there's a place where we can jump off, get the secret. I don't think it is this one. I just wanna check out. Yeah, there's a invisible wall. That is something to avoid design-wise, like if you want to have an area where you jump off like this as a secret, it's good to be consistent with it and not have invisible walls like this, because if I try to jump here first time, later on where the secret is, I won't trust it, because I was thinking like, okay, there's another invisible wall. But here, there is the area where we can jump, I think. Easier from the upper level. Invoker do you get for it? I don't know if it's like a rookie map, but it's just a gameplay design issue, like how the map flows and well, what you're expecting from the map and how the player is informed how the map works. So that's just the issue that it causes if you do that. But it's a very minor issue in grand scheme of things. And sometimes it's really just unavoidable if you have an area that is very open and you don't have any good ideas how to block something, then you just have to rely on invisible walls. I've done that a couple times myself, so I know how it is. Now we get the blood drain. But of course it's not that simple. We still have some work to do. It needs blood, so now we have a huge arena fight. Okay, I'm dead. Half the health to survive that. This fight is super hard. Like for a first-time mapper to make something like this, it's pretty insane. But to be fair, I'm playing this on hard difficulty, so it's kind of extra spicy. Just kind of want to run away from this area. You will get surrounded so easily. This Berserk power-up is going to be very helpful once we just clear out a little bit. I think we can use it now. Jump down here, get some extra resources. And 10 more to go. Too many. Boom. It's just fun to jump around this area and clear all the enemies. So yeah, when you get enough kills, you will be allowed to exit the level. It's a pretty neat concept. One behind. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I have the Invoker as well. I could have used that. That's a good way to eliminate the Shamblers. expected that instead. There we go. It's kind of hard to push forward from that side because of the enemy stacking on that balcony. I think, yeah, there's some rockets here. 50 rockets. Only 9 enemies left. Somewhere. Oh yeah, the middle floor, I think. Here's another vampirism power-up that you could have used. I just don't remember about it. One more enemy. I can hear it. Is it above or below? Cool. Okay. That's all the kills and all the secrets. Now you can see the the progress bar is full. The thumbs up. Then you just enter the train, and that's the map. Okay. I need a short break. I'll be back in a couple minutes, and then I'll play one more map, and then I have to go to sauna. So, be right back. I'm back. Also, Vic, enjoy your shower. I'm gonna play one more map. I should probably pick something that takes like 15 minutes. I really like these two maps. Should I do this or this? Let's go for Blood from Stone by CKDN. There was a different name for this, but I don't remember what it was. Was it like Sicardian or something? I have it in my mind, but I just don't remember what it was exactly. But anyways, Blood from Stone. The really cool thing about this map is this whole story kind of element. We're inside some kind of a transport, just restocking and preparing to raid some kind of a place. You have these models that are littered around. There we get our objectives here. Enter the blood mine, disrupt operations, steal weapon prototype, and escape through the tunnels. So we have like a clear mission objectives here. You got your back. That they're ready to cover me when I open the door. I just really like this storytelling element of this situation. It's just so good. There they go. Oh, okay. Whoops. It seems like you can fall down there. I didn't notice that there was a gap. I've never seen that before. And I've played this map like 3 times, I think. Well, no biggie. It's just very early on in the level. Yeah, it seems like you can drop there if you're not careful. And what this map does is kind of interesting. It doesn't give you the wrench for melee, you just have the pistol. Then they stop firing when you kill enough of the enemies. It's nice. But there's also a different trigger, I think. If you rush in and you like get across this hallway, they will also stop firing because you're on the way. They say something like, I think you got this because you're already up there or something like that. So it's kind of funny that there's a condition for it as well. Now, here's interesting thing. This box you have to move to get to the area behind. But because it's a door that moves sideways. If you get stuck between there, you can kind of soft lock the map. But it's kind of hard to get the jump in the middle. But it's possible. I accidentally did it once. Yeah, there we go. Now it will never open again. But that is so minor, like it's only for players who like move perfectly. There we go. But just funny little thing to note about. There we go. Went crawling. Classic. It's like we're in a build engine game. The slow fiends are so chill. They attack so slowly and you just have enough time to just dance with them. And then there's an interesting system here as well, which is like completely redundant, but it's how it works. Like you enter the key and then you follow this wire. This button becomes active. And then you press that button and then that will go over here on the side of the wall. That will open the door. It's like there's some extra steps everywhere if you're looking carefully. Lift. See a conveyor belt. It's foreshadowing upcoming area. Is there a secret down here? Yeah, it's a secret. And that gives us the wrench weapon. Random doggos behind the force fields. Not a big surprise, it's an ambush. The other thing that I forgot to mention is that the soldiers at the very beginning that we are sided with, they have different skin compared to the enemies here, so that's kind of a sign that these other enemies are from a different faction. Oh, I'm missing everything. Little shootable crane for a secret. A lot of ammo for Invoker, but we don't have the weapon, we won't be getting it for a while. This is a secret. Somehow. Okay, there we go. Apparently you can push this crate. I forgot about it. It's like when you come from this angle, it will push away and then you can press the switch. So that's another little extra step. Using the same idea from previous section, where you use the crate to move it away from the ventilation shaft. System error. We have these 2 silver key buttons that we need to press somehow. This means that we probably need 2 more keys. I like this conveyor belt. It works. It's functional. It's not buggy. It's well done. Now we get a quad run. Some action. Oh my god, exactly on the wrong spot. I was trying to avoid that. Sometimes you just can't help it. Just eat the whole spawn explosion in your face. Don't remember if there were any more secrets in this area. It's another machinery contraption thing here. We're just moving some items. I wonder if this is related to the invoker somehow. They're moving materials for it. Kinda looks like it, like they're condensing something. Destroy the machine. There we get our silver key. One down, one more to go. This was another moment where you had some of your allies having a fort down there, holding the line, the corridor. For some reason, when you kill one of those allies, you get the pentagram power up. Is this a soft lock? Yes, it is. Why do we find these things when we are like done with testing and everything? I don't know. Didn't think about that before, but makes sense that you would get stuck there. This is kind of interesting area with this snowfall effect, or whatever this is supposed to be. Well, I know that this is called the blood mine zone. So this is the mining operation. Makes sense, like this is the mining operation and the other part of the level where you get the other key. That is like the production area. There it goes. Mining operation stopped. This is the gnarly environmental detail here. Being pierced by this steel bar. Okay. Now the final area of the map. It's pretty funny. Bean was being carried by the Shambler. There is one more secret I didn't find. I wonder what I missed. Huh. Maybe it was later down the line. I have this feeling that it's somewhere here. This door doesn't open, no. Just gonna do a quick look around. Use my time efficiently. Maybe jumping over the ledge here. Nope, I don't see it. Okay, let's just go to the end and see what happens. I might see the secret there. Was it here in this room? No, can't be. I'm so bothered by that one secret. So, apparently in this room, this is a puzzle where you just have to walk on these bridges. But for some reason you can just go across the red ones as well. I think they will disappear if you just wait on them. No? Okay, they just disappear when you walk across them one time. Which is kinda odd. It's very unforgiving. Not unforgiving, but very forgiving, rather. Then we have the Invoker. Is that the secret? No. Yeah, I must have missed it. It's the secret. Because this is the ending for the map. Escape through the tunnels. We have this interesting train vehicle transport system. It's moving very slowly. It's actually accelerating as well, like it's gaining speed. Goodbye. Goodbye, sampler. Then we are home free. I like that ending. It's so funny. Yeah, that's a great map. I really like the storytelling in it. It's well made. Too bad I missed the secret. Okay, I guess that's it for QPJ3 for now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna return to play more maps, but if some people want, I can still play more. There's really cool maps here, like Fishhook's map is really great. It's like one of the better gameplay related maps I've ever seen. On such a fresh mod as well. So that's a lot of good job in there. Recycled OJ's map is so good. It's also great. Radio to Gangs, of course. And Nixer's map. Yeah, maybe I'll do one more part at least at some point, you know, to showcase more impressive looking maps. But for now, let's find someone for raid. And I'll prepare to go to sauna. Let's see. Well, Ahmad is streaming, so might as well drop there and wish good luck on his runs. Then I'll go to sauna. Yep, that sounds good. Yeah, thanks for hanging around and checking out my QPJ3 map, or the end of it at least. It was really fun to do that whole stream. The whole map stream, I mean. Took me that 6 hours in real time. Yeah, you too, Corin. Let's keep it up. Enjoy your Tuesday evenings. Bye bye.